In a distant village nestled between mountains, a boy named Haru was captivated by the tales of samurai. His heart burned with the desire to grow up and become a warrior, just like the heroes in the stories. Every day, Haru practiced with wooden sticks, pretending to wield the sword of a samurai. But he had no master to guide him, and his dreams felt out of reach. One autumn morning, as the villagers gathered for the harvest, a mysterious figure appeared on the horizon. His robes were tattered, his sword gleamed despite its age, and his eyes reflected a lifetime of battles. Whispers spread quickly. This man was a samurai. Haru's heart raced as he sprinted to the edge of the village to meet him. He bowed deeply, eyes full of admiration. "Please, great samurai, teach me to become like you. I want to learn how to fight, to be strong and defend my village." The samurai, his name unspoken, regarded the boy for a long moment. "You wish to become a samurai?" he asked. Haru nodded eagerly. "Very well, meet me at dawn tomorrow," the samurai said, his voice as calm as the wind. That night, Haru could hardly sleep, excitement buzzing in his chest. He imagined learning sword techniques, dueling against invisible foes, and earning the respect of the village. But when he arrived at the designated spot at sunrise, the samurai handed him an axe instead of a sword. "Today you will chop wood," the samurai instructed. Haru blinked in confusion. "But I asked to learn how to fight." "To fight, you must first learn discipline." "Begin with the wood," the samurai replied, his tone firm but patient. Day after day, Haru was given similar tasks. Chop wood, carry water from the river, sweep the dirt roads. His frustration grew, but he obeyed, determined not to displease the samurai. Each day, Haru would secretly hope for the moment when the samurai would finally teach him to wield a sword, but it never came. After months of these mundane tasks, Haru's patience snapped. He approached the samurai one evening and said, "Master, I've done everything you've asked, but I haven't learned anything about fighting. Why won't you teach me?" The samurai's eyes softened. He gestured to the axe and the bucket of water beside Haru. "What have you learned?" Haru was taken aback. I've learned to chop wood and carry water. But how does that make me a samurai?" The samurai smiled, but it was a smile filled with wisdom. The path of the samurai is not just about swinging a sword, it is about mastering yourself. Every time you chopped wood, you learned patience. Every step you took to carry water, you built endurance. When you swept the roads, you practiced focus. These are the true skills of a samurai: self-discipline, control, and inner strength. Haru stood silently, the realization washing over him like the river's current. The tasks had not been distractions, they were the training. He had been preparing to become a samurai all along, not by learning to fight, but by building the foundation of discipline that all warriors must have. The samurai placed a hand on Haru's shoulder. "You are ready now." From that day on, Haru continued his practice, but now he understood the deeper meaning behind every action. His body was strong, but more importantly, his mind was sharper than any blade. Years later, when the village faced a threat, it was Haru who stood at the forefront, not just with the skill of a samurai, but with the discipline and wisdom of a true warrior.